matches. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium. Home of the Cowboys right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle of the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Receivers are bunched together. Tight end goes in motion. It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. Nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami has, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll run it from the gun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a run. Running back's got it. Solid run. Tackle at the 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Running with purpose. The Canes are moving quickly down the field.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Canes look to keep this drive moving. He hands it to the back.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. What a move, and he's free. Runs all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. It's the running back in the front. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Takes it made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. Makes a diving grab, and that was beautiful. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Looking to chuck it again. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And finally tackled him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Which toward the sideline finds the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They finally stop it. That gain is good for a first and goal.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold he's going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen while the rest of the defense fly to the football for that short loss.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for 6. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Now it's third down and goal up the incompletion. Ball still at the 2-yard line. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a design run. He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. Brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal for 1. From the shotgun, drops back. Launching one to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, ASU. Conference championship pressure, they just grind the road. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. The deep shot is hot for a big game.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. Now, you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
A quick throw out left, complete. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Miami. A good catch and run for 6.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We'll check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. fielded in the end zone.
Ignite.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out.
All right, let's get to the trenches.
You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, you really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who they think to throw that ball to.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can you keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get... that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the Sun Devils will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And there's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. Oh, the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And that sets up the return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. State offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. And they'll use the ground game here. He's got the first and still going. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And first down, why not keep it on the ground? Put some space around the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sundowns.
This all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And now to try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? The shotgun running play call. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second base. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He shreds the tackle. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
I mean, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Here comes a handoff. It's a nice move there. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Breaking free at the 35. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Knight. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Looking to throw it on first down. Slides the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game of halftime approaching. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. The Sun Devils come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The tight end has got it. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Don't have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Ball handed off. And the Sun Devils pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. They'll to throw it here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Point after, not right through. And look at that extra point. We're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down. They're going to throw the football. Catch made. The defender grabs him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and then take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. They throw it right, it's caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's a short completion with a big tight end. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
What a game here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Right to the end zone. Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
The Sun Devils come to the line with 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, ASU to put them on top now.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Single back. Takes the handoff.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll ride the back again here. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's past the marker and still going. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds an open target on the left side. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Now they call a run. Look out, room to run here. Got the first down and still motoring. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Canes.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
We'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts him up 3. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
About the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap. As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Wow, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up to the 31.
team pursuit, swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll keep it under the rim. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's third down after that run. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Catch is made along the sideline. He's forced out of bounds.
Good catch just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Oh, that's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sentence before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
There's a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Canes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. Fighting off the refuses to be stopped. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Big throw caught on the left side. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offense.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
They'll try to add the lead now with the pt2. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick in and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get him back, but the game moves the ball over the 36.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That is broken up and incomplete.
Defense does a really good job here of sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick dart to the right. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Hey, the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes a quick round. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And a single back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just not to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. The Canes pick up enough for a first down.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Grinding away on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. There's no one to throw to there on a third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Sun Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. He ran out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Here's that defense shifting again. It's a quick grab. Breaking tackles and going. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And it's out of bounds after a decent game.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The Sun Devils line up with a 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in! Touchdown, Sun Devils! This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Working clock with the ground game. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looks right for a quick completion. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? They'll run it to the left. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And now it's the defense that calls offense timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Press coverage now from the secondary. Give it to the back again. Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Now they try to run in here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in the game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
And it's a kneel down. What an amazing run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.